Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video in disarray, if you will, because at the last minute, so I'm going on a trip this weekend, at the last minute I decided that I need to make an Audrey Hepburn inspired outfit. What?
You wanna die?
I left a dish out and my mom was mad. So we're gonna start over. So welcome back to another video. This is a video that will be in utter disarray because it's very last minute. The rundown is I'm going on a trip this weekend and I wanted to make an Audrey Hepburn inspired outfit. I'll put somewhere up on the screen so you can see to wear on the trip. So I am making a skirt, which is a simple circle skirt that's white, and also a cute little top. And I'll show you my sketch and pattern right now. Okay, so this is the sketch. This is the sketch. It's a tank top that kind of goes high up and has a very straight neckline. It has little darts on the sides right here. And then the shirt goes down to about hip length. The skirt is a simple circle skirt that's white with about a 1-inch hem on the bottom. It has no seams except one at the back, which is where it closes. And then for the pattern, I drew this out. That's going to be the skirt pattern. And then I figured out the shirt pattern on my dress form, who looks like a ghost right now. And then I put how much fabric I needed to get. So I have basically a day and a half to do this, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So yesterday I made the pattern on just some wrapping paper. I just kind of held it up to my dress form and myself and made it work, and then I cut out my pieces, and all I've done so far is hem the edges with a 1/4-inch rolled hem on the neckline, the armholes, and the sides. And I just did this twice, and so all I have to do for this is add the darts to the front piece and then sew it together at the sides and hem the bottom. Then I can get working on the skirt. Okay, so before I sew the sides together, I just wanted to show how I did the darts. I did them in like a long diamond shape, and they turn out sort of like this so that they don't disturb the length of the side seam, but they still give a nice shape. And I did them at 4 inches, which I think is a good I guess length for the shirt. That's what I estimated it to be looking at the picture, the dart. So anyway, I'm happy with this. Now I'm just going to sew these right sides together, pieces together, and then hem the bottom, and I will move on to the skirt. Okay, so I just finished sewing the side seams, and then since I already did a 1/4-inch rolled hem on the sides, I just pressed everything open, and I'm just going to tack the top down with a few filling stitches and do the hem at about a 1/2 inch on the bottom, just rolled up twice. Then all I have to do is, I think that this shirt, based on the pictures, is actually closed with a hook at the top, and it would make sense based on the design and the way it fits, so I'm going to just fold those down and then sew them into place and put a little hook on them so that I can hook at the top. Okay, so here's the update. If I can get this laid out. So on the shirt, I just did a very quick hand filled hem on each of the straps because there's going to be hooks and eyes sewn on these at the end, but I don't feel like doing that right now just because I'm antsy and I want to cut the skirt. And then I also just did a little, I wish this would focus, did a little filling stitch around the edges of the inside seams just so that it's not like flapping all over the place around my armpit, because that would annoy the crap out of me. So that's where I'm at, and obviously I did the hem down here, 1/2 inch hem, and I think it looks pretty much just like the Audrey Hepburn shirt. Then I moved over to the skirt, Focus. Seriously. Okay, so it's traced in blue, so you can't really see it that well, but it's a half circle skirt. So that's the waistline. It's 26 inches, which is my waist measurement, and then there's a bigger line. I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's a bigger line that goes around here, and basically from the waistline to the end, it's going to be about 28 inches. So that's the update there. I'm just going to get to cutting this out and then sew the hem, sew the back up, put a waistband on, and we're good to go. Okay, so my skirt is cut out now, and I held it up to me, and it's the perfect length, so that's good. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a hem, I don't know, waistband or hem first, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, I'll get back to you later. The thing that sucks about this project is that I have to make very quick decisions, and I'm a super indecisive person, and I like to think about things a long time before I actually like cut something or sew something. So that's what's making me a little uncomfortable. So what I've decided to do is iron the hem, so I have it in place, pin it for the most part, then sew up the back, and then sew up the hem, so that I know what's happening. So that's what I decided to do. I don't know if I'll regret it or not, so here we go. Okay, so I actually decided to make the waistband first because I feel like it would be very hard to attach a waistband once the back seam was closed up. So my new order is waistband, back seam, and then hem. This is pretty simple. I made the waistband slightly longer than the actual waistline so that I have some space to have the waistband overlap for like security. And also, if you're doing a skirt similar to this, make sure you do a little fold back so that when you do the seam, you have a little bit of fabric that's kind of keeping everything closed so it doesn't gape open and show things that you don't want to be seen. Anyway, I'm gonna get to sewing this. Alrighty, so I finally have this all pinned on, and I'm just going to sew it really quickly. This took forever. So I've got the whole hem ironed into place just because it was a lot easier to do when the skirt was flat rather than sewn up, and I didn't sew it, so I pinned the back seam, and I left about a 10-inch opening to get in and out of, which I found worked well. So I'm going to sew this and sew the hem, and then I'm done. I just need to put the hooks and eyes. Okay, so it's the next day, and last night I stayed up late and put all the hooks and eyes on the straps for the shirt and also on the back of the skirt right here, and then I realized that I need to add a zipper up the back because it kind of gapes open. So I'm gonna go get that today, but first I'm going to make the petticoat. Okay, I'm talking to you in my mirror because I don't have my headphones, which is what I use for a microphone, and my microphone for some reason doesn't work on selfie camera. So basically, here's what's happening with my little project. I started making the petticoat this morning, finished the skirt last night, decided I needed a zipper, started working on the petticoat this morning and realized I'm making this way too pretty. It literally needs to be a slip. For the 50s, they wear slips, not petticoats. So I was literally trying, I guess, to make a Victorian petticoat, and I don't even know why, so I was doing all these pin tucks, and anyway, change of plans, we're making a slip now. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to do like a circle skirt and then put elastic in it, make it really simple. It shouldn't take more than half an hour, so that's the new plan. This has been a very chaotic day for me, so, oh my god, I realized I've been talking with my eyes closed this whole time. I'm tired and hot, so anyway, let's get home. Oh yeah, it's also 2:45 and I have to be at work at 4, so that's cool. So I didn't end up making a slip. My mom just got me this vintage slip that she found at the thrift store conveniently. So this is what I ended up wearing with it. It works really well and it's fine. A lot simpler than I was trying to make it. It's literally just a square with an elastic waistband, which is how it should be. But anyway, this is really soft. I will be releasing another video where I do make a sort of a slip slash petticoat that works with the skirt that I made, but that will be coming in a little while. They have a lot of these though at thrift stores. I see them all the time, so I should have just saved myself the time and effort and just went out to the store and bought one. Well, I think that's it for this video, so thanks for watching everyone, and the lesson in this video is don't overcomplicate things.